Hey, we're missing
Whoa,
somebody.
Bakugan and Maguchi showed up together.
Coochie?
Bakugan and Maguchi.
Where the heck have you been? You just disappeared without a word.
You didn't even try to look for us. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? No, we were fucking hardcore making out. You jealous, Toko?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Just God forbid you meet someone who makes out like...
Oh my god.
It's disgusting.
What? Are you jealous?
Or you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself.
Is it 17 there, EST? Yes, it's
5 p.m.
EST, yes.
5.
Whatever that is.
17,
That's
yes,
17.
yes.
Yeah.
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second? He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But
Flashback.
we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for
Flashback.
something weird to happen. And in 5 minutes became 10. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Maybe he died.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or?
What? Oh, what? Are you doing it now?
Everybody's
do it now.
Monokuma.
I
let's go
mean,
get it.
there's a lot of Monokumas, so.
There's multiple.
Did I scare you?
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
I was pooping.
What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we?
Kyoko?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Kyoko?
Sorry, but you're wrong.
Kyoko?
I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange the punishment right now!
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. Kyoko? When we heard the voice, we all spun around to look. Yeah! Yeah! I'm here, and no rules have been broken. Kyoko!
Kyoko, you're still alive!
No, that's a ghost.
Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You'll need to save some of the fun for later, right?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled.
Here's my butt.
You're right. There's no penalty, officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be the one step ahead of you.
I'll be the one step ahead of you.
I'll be the one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko.
I need a firmware update.
Kyoko!
So you really didn't die?
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh?
He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost.
I told you to stop talking.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Bakuga stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
I'll be happy when this trial's over.
No, you won't. One after another,
Okay.
everyone piled into the elevator. No one's happy after the trial ends. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Just fucking talk to her then. Don't make me click on her.
Oh my god.
Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you.
Whips the
Where have you
question
been
mark
this
at
whole
her.
time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor? There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed this announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out? just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then what's with that key? Then that's what the what? Then that's what the key you found goes to? Listen, I'm sick. Actually, to be precise, not quite.
You're okay.
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Nice.
Oh.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one as I stepped into the elevator.
Stinky face.
And the door slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just all stood there silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrates every depth of my eye, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope.
I just realized all the characters have like a white outline on them. Like they didn't cut them out right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
It was the blinding light of despair. What?
What the fruit?
This doesn't look like despair at all. Why is this so ugly?
Oh god, I forgot.
Oh
I've
no.
been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show.
Oh, what's gonna happen? And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly class trial.
A deadly
Diddly 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 did.
diddle.
Diddly diddly done.
Deadly
Did it.
despair.
Dead.
Okay.
Diddly done did it,
You
Dan.
can do set skills. I don't know if you have any more to set.
Cool and
Don't know if you got any.
Downshift. She got one.
Okay, no, there's nothing that you need to set.
Okay,
We'll
so
jump right into it.
we're going in.
Diddly did.
Try.
Did it, did.
Let's
This is
begin with the
fucking so
basic
ugly.
explanation of the class trial, so your votes will determine the results.
Who designed this room?
Sorry.
though?
Sorry, give me one second.
I did.
Nope, just kidding. How do I... Nope.
What are you trying to do?
Just going into
bullets.
the...
Truth.
Oh, you're
bullets.
getting rid of the voices?
Or just lowering it.
Oh,
The sound
it's
effects.
the other
Whoops.
one. There we go.
Yeah.
It's also mute.
Which is weird, actually, because I was, before we started, I was actually trying to... I accidentally lowered the BGM volume all the way down to 0. But you can still hear it.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's weird volume
It's probably
settings for
hard
this game.
coded that it has to be there.
Still, what's the point of the fucking volume adjustment then?
You can make it
Just
lower.
mute the TV.
Yeah.
The TV.
If you can figure out the who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Yeah, this ain't our first rodeo.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
What did I discuss the specifics of the victim? First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
What?
It's Kyoko! There's no other
forgot.
explanation.
I forgot about this part.
What do you
What?
mean?
But Kyoko's standing right there.
What?
No, that's used!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Oh, okay.
Here
This is the limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate. Okay, so I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait that Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her.
But no.
What?
Yeah, it's the gloves.
Is it the gloves?
I'm talking about her gloves. That'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it. Her piercing glare or her face. Well, the other options. Which one would have been right?
I don't know.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves. And would you happen to know the answer? In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently, you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burned up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is trying to fool us all.
Why is this guy so stupid?
I don't...
There's no way the corpse was Kyoko,
was born
but if I
this
can't
way.
prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and that case won't move forward. Well, tell Hiro to shut the fuck up!
Yeah. Why
So
do
we
we
don't
need
have
to
any choice
explain
but
this?
to-
Kyoko's right there.
As if they couldn't, like, as if they didn't have, like, enough to work with, or they just decided to make this one of the things.
This is called
Pretty
padding.
Tattoo on the right hand, exploded body analysis, fake nails. That Kyoko there is just a ghost. Impossible.
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 Okay, then prove it. Prove that she's not a ghost.
Yeah, there's no voices, so.
I think we have enough time.
That body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burned up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, Cha, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely cute.
No, it was fake
Sorry.
nails in the gloves, I think.
But she also had a tattoo on the hand, though. No?
This entire discussion's with you.
Or is it the body analysis?
I didn't see what was the orange thing? What
How
was
do
the
I-
thing that we had to shoot?
How do I make it go faster? Oh, there. I got it.
She wasn't wearing gloves, and then the other one was like,
Yeah,
she
exploded
must
body
have been
anal-
wearing gloves.
She was wearing gloves. She must have been wearing gloves.
That's it.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that was new.
but
No, or not.
That's why I said
I think
fingernails, because
it's-
you can't wear fingernails with those gloves.
Yeah, it's either fingernails or the tattoo.
Well,
don't
I mean,
know
they,
which
I have
direction they'll wanna
both
go.
options. That's why I don't understand how.
Yeah, do fake nails, because you can't wear fake nails with gloves.
I mean, you probably could. It's not.
No,
No.
you would
No?
notice.
Okay. Okay. I'm the
You
idiot.
could squeeze
God!
it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We noted that the fingernails were long.
They were long and cumbersome.
Okay.
The gloves
No,
were
there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it
We
was, they were wearing
established that
fake
with those two
nails.
tiny hands.
Remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be really weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think? Maybe they
See?
just like how they look. 'Cause that's not... What?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Just tell her to fucking take off her gloves! Well, Kyoko, any thoughts? These gloves were custom made to the size of my hand to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly. Then that's that. That body doesn't belong to Kyoko. Why is this even a fucking discussion? Which should be obvious. She's
She's
standing right here.
there.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out. It's
We're
the
gonna find out.
fifth chicken, obviously.
I'm gonna fucking find out Hiro did something, is a part of this or something. It's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Okay, this is a tattoo on the right hand or something, maybe. What are my bullets? Sprinkler. Tattoo on the right
Those are
hand.
sprinkles.
Tattoo is there.
The Kyoko really is still alive. Then who died?
It was Hiro!
I love the concept of if we get this wrong,
They said
then
their face
I
is
don't
scorpion.
think
Uh,
so.
just
The
the
face
killer.
was scorched beyond recognition.
Especially in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body.
And if we can't identify the body,
so
That
there's
was
nothing
where the
else
tattoo
we
is,
can
I think.
do, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to go through all of them to make sure that, just to read everything.
Yeah.
It's always a good idea to do that because sometimes it like
I mean, they give you
It'll throw you
13
off.
minutes.
Thank you, easy mode. Wait, who's
Yeah,
was that
there.
again? Oh, wait,
It'll
did I
be
miss
the
it?
next
it's
one.
the last one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
was
realize.
the
I
last one.
didn't realize Hina was the last one. Clearly, I wasn't paying attention.
I wanted to read through everything. Sorry, I didn't read anything.
Oops. No, no, what's the
Do
button?
that.
Oh god.
Yeah. One second, I'm gonna leave Mumble and come back. Don't worry.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What?
If you're lying, oh, you'll what?
No,
You'll
no,
die
you
a
get-
cruel,
go.
unusual punishment.
Sorry.
A cruel and
It's okay.
unusual death? This I gotta say.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell them what you all been talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is a tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh yeah? The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it to be like, you're my bitch.
Oh, gross.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
What? Really?
If you compare the tattoo and the other information, we have the victim is like, this should become a killer. Did I miss it?
Okay.
I might have passed it. Here. No, was it? No. It was.
I think it is that, right? If you compare the tattoo to the other information, yeah. Or do we have the file on?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is it
Fenrir?
Bakugan's account?
Yeah, we got it.
No.
No. Makura Izubaya's profile.
Did it say she was in?
Oh, here. Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikisaba belonged to.
Okay, so.
Be sure that they remember the team each soldier that joined the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Fenrir?
The
Fenrir?
image that represents Fenrir is... Really? Oh my god, what is this?
Wow. This
Is
is
this
the one
fucking-
where you shoot things.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I wonder what it could be.
It's a cat.
Obviously.
It's a falf.
Where
It's a
is-
hole.
Where's the fucking... Oh god.
There it is.
I don't know, something's not sitting right with me about this case. All the things that we're having to solve here are too, like... stupid. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology, a huge world-ending wolf beast.
Oh.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki and a female giant.
Sick.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo? Then that means...
Exactly, the body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means the person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro!
What? Hold on. Isn't there one that... behind this whole thing? Did you see the one that did this? Yeah, it sounds so super surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed, the trial this time is to solve the murder of Makuro Izukuba.
What? Are you trying to say the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a class trial?
No, it means that we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. You were trying to tell me Kyoko was feeding us the wrong information. After all,
Pretty
looking at her
suspicious.
profile, I didn't see
Pretty
anything
sus.
that would fit such a description. All they said that she was the
Sus.
ultimate soldier.
Pretty sus.
If I
Pretty
remember
fish.
correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
She's a pretty fish.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Pretty fish.
Pretty bitch.
No. Okay, see my go. And who was she? Who was Makuro Izukuba? Has she been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed?
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak headmaster, after all.
No, the headmaster had nothing to do with it. But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro. It's wrong. My information was not wrong.
Okay, we're in the middle of a trial right now, figuring out who killed Makuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait, but remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stick my family name on it.
I've officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just as nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record.
Also, can I just say, Bakugan supposedly is like the most wealthiest like person, like his family is like the most wealthiest person in the world or whatever. You're telling me that someone who has that much money and power is not able to stop whatever's happening to their son?
Nope.
Maybe they didn't want to save him.
Yeah, maybe he sucks.
Yeah, I mean he does, but that's like besides the
That's
point.
a good question.
It's him. He's part of. He has something. His family has something to do with this, doesn't it? It's fucking Jeff Bezos. It's definitely Jeff Bezos. Okay.
The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body.
Then one of us killed Makuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's been some mystery 17 person who's been hiding all along.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Everyone's
I'm gonna say it was you.
Bakugan.
It
Why are
was
we
me.
pointing? Who are we pointing at? Do you see that? On the right? Who are we pointing at?
Oh, what? We're joining in with Toko.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
On the right,
You look on the
Makoto's
very right
pointing.
side of the screen, you see
Why are you pointing?
Solidarity.
It stays on the last sprite that it showed, so it's just pointing. We're just imitating Toko.
Solidarity pointing. But Bakugo's gonna make it seem like it's us. Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to? Based on what we know, there could only be 2 suspects. Me.
What?
What?
Us.
Yeah, us.
Us and Kyoko.
I'm not saying it's us. I'm saying like that we're the only possible suspects because we weren't around. You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right? Why do you say that? Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point there was no dead bodies there. So the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
How
However,
do you know there would
Hiro...
have been murder in a garden?
What?
What?
How do you know there would be a murder in the garden?
He didn't know, he just went to the garden. So he went to the garden to look for Hiro originally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, Hiro, Toko, and Hina and I were at the gym the entire time. The gym? That's right. The 4 of us were trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which to say, the 4 of us have alibis. The only ones without alibis are me and Makoto. Okay, first of all, they were smart enough to know to do that. Like, walk in pairs to the bathroom so that no one would be, like, out on their own or whatever. But when it comes to any other situation, they're, like, too stupid to think for themselves. About having to be
they're-
cautious
they're
with things,
really-
huh?
They're really
Selective.
0 to 100% there. They don't. They're one or the other. There's no gray area.
God. Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects. Exactly so. So the only suspects now are me and Makoto. Yeah, you gonna keep saying that? You wanna just keep saying me and Kyoko? Damn it, I can't understand. Someone have to clear my name. I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing. Are you thinking of raising the objection? Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue. Whatever you want, someone go ahead and help him out.
Me and Bakugan can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden. Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around the 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say that the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body. Oh, but what time did we find the body?
Y'all.
Wait, oh my god.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she got to the go get the pickaxe.
At the time during the investigation, who was the one that we had to talk about the time? Was it Hiro?
It was him.
Ugh, God. So what time was the body discovered? Fucking
It was 9.
God damn. The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m. since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe. You know, that thing that happened? You know, the thing that we established already? I took what time is it?
Like 5 minutes ago.
9.
Yep. Okay, go get the application to be here by 9:01.
9.
He's right. It had to have been around then.
So we can be totally sure that the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning. Oh, sorry, that was a wrong voice. I think that was Hero. Sorry. For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 and 9, and I don't have an alibi from 10 to 7. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time. I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. What's it called? Sprinklers? What time do they turn on? 7:30, right?
7:30 a.m. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm fairly certain that that's what's supposed to be. We established a time frame for the murder. It took place sometime between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30. That.
Wait, let me. There's one enough
That's
time to
more
commit
than
murder,
enough
I
time
should
to
think.
commit murder.
Makoto, if you have an area objection, that would be the time.
I think
Are you
it's 10 o'clock because that's wrong, right? The murder didn't take place between 10 o'clock and...
Oh, because they're still wet.
No, the body, half
Yeah.
the body was dry, so it must have happened after the sprinklers went off already.
Yeah, so 10 o'clock is wrong then, right?
Yes. Well.
Oh yeah, because if it happened between 10 and 7:30.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button!
Never
No! Ah! Damn it!
Oh, I missed.
Okay, it was right.
God!
It's always confusing when they talk about numbers.
I don't know numbers.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later. And what makes you say that? Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Hold on, I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
What does she remember?
Because
The body
Did
was
she-
wet.
on it.
But didn't she get blown away? Or like, how does she like have vivid memory of
We're about
it?
to say that.
She woke up and saw that the body was wet.
Yeah.
Sorry,
She
Tofu,
doesn't
but
share
you're wrong.
memories with Jill, right?
I thought the whole thing was that they
wrong?
did.
How?
Oh.
Yeah, they don't share memories. So she only woke up and saw that the body was wet. Because Jill
Yeah.
was the one that pulled off the mask, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
Mouth
Gross.
down south? What a weird way to say the vagina. Are you saying only the mouth down south? Oh my god.
She's a writer, you know? She's
What if-
gotta be more poetic.
She
about it.
gotta put those
It's a very creative way of
flourishes in
saying
there.
it. No! I'm saying the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
What are you talking about? Wait. Are you saying only the down south was No, I'm saying the body was wet, but not because of the
She's
sprinklers.
just being Toko.
She's just being crazy. You
All right.
didn't miss anything.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you better tell us why.
So this is another thing that we have to solve. That's like because she wasn't there to see
Yeah.
us throwing the bucket.
Yeah.
So it's all been really just like stupid things that we're
Yeah,
Yep.
like
it's a-
objecting to
it's a
right
weird
now.
trial.
If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Okay. What was that?
Excuse you?
Hmm?
Was that someone snoring?
Did that come out of a person?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Oh,
What
gosh.
buttons was this? Oh no!
Rhythm.
What the fuck?
What button was it though?
It was.
It's
Okay,
X
I got it.
and
I got
A.
it. Jesus. Yeah, mouse click. That's really gonna fucking help me.
Should I be trying? I can't even read what she's saying because you're too
I'm
good.
in nothing.
I'm too good. Should I stop being good?
I hate you.
I don't know anything.
don't know anything. That's enough.
I'm upside down.
Hold on.
I'm upside
Are
down.
you trying to blame me? I'm right about this. I admit nothing. Hold on. How can you blow up?
What a stupid thing. This is... I don't know, something about this I just don't